a lover than a fighter, 'cause all my life I've been fighting. Never felt a feeling of comfort. Oh, all this time I've been hiding, and I never had someone to call my own. No, I'm so used to sharing. Love only left me alone, but I'm at one with the silence. I found peace in your violence. Can't show me there's no point in trying. I'm at one, and I've been silent for too long. I've been quiet for too long. I've been quiet for too long.
Hi guys, thank you for tuning in. It's your therapeutic talk show, and I'm your host with the most, Cynthia. If you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe. We're on Instagram, we're on Twitter, we're on YouTube. Anyway, you'll find us. Today I'm super excited because our guest comes from all the way from Ethiopia. Please welcome Henok. Hi Henok.
Hello guys, my name is Henok Tefera from Ethiopia.
To start off, I think for people who don't know you, would you like to introduce yourself? Tell us a little bit something about you.
Okay, I guess I can say that I'm a passionate guy. If I indulge in something, I'm 100% in. I love basketball. I'm not a fan of school, to be honest.
Nobody is.
Yeah, it's mostly because of my parents, but we moved.
We all know that. So
Yeah.
don't worry.
Yeah, and I think I'm kind.
Oh, why do you think? Why are you not sure?
Because sometimes I can be harsh, tell you what you deserve, to be honest.
Sometimes people deserve it.
Oh yeah, that's facts.
Anyway, so tell me something. How is Ethiopian culture different from the whole multicultural environment that you found yourself in AU?
It's actually fully different. It's very different. I can't lie.
Yeah.
When I came here, I thought it was gonna be a bit similar,
Mm-hmm.
but I found it so different. Example, the foods. The food. You know what? I ate rice back home like once 3 weeks or something.
Yeah.
I'm eating here every day. Imagine. Food-wise, it's completely different. Even we don't have sadza back home.
Yeah.
There's something close to it, but I think it's just I think it's just fake compared to sadza, because sadza it's hard, but that one is a bit soft. It's called gumfo, but it's completely different. And we have this traditional food called, I don't know if you heard of it. It's called injera.
I love injera. I've
Oh,
had
you've
injera.
had injera
I
before?
love injera, especially with a nice doner in once.
Okay.
I love those.
Okay, so you know.
Yeah, I know.
So you know the difference.
Yeah, I do.
I miss that, to be honest. I thought they were gonna be a bit close to it,
Yeah.
even with pancakes and stuff, but there is
Yeah.
nothing. But it's kind of, in a way, I can tell there is this African theme to it, as in we're all in Africa, so there is some kind of similarity. So yeah, that's it. But again, I can say the music is very different. It's very different. I get that in this part of Africa, there is this theme where you can see a similarity between different countries like Mozambique, Zambia. There is this similarity of music, right?
Yeah.
But back home, it's completely different. It's actually completely different. I struggled here trying to get into the vibe, you know.
Did you find it a bit too loud?
It's not about being loud. It's the rhythm. I think
The rhythm. Yeah.
It's completely
that
different.
makes sense.
Yeah, back home it's just classical and those bangers.
Yeah. I get you.
Yes.
Okay, that's very interesting. Having faced all of that, that's a bit of a culture shock, and any student who's coming from abroad knows to expect that.
Yeah.
But you find even though you expect that, there's still a way it shocks you.
Exactly. Yeah.
So I
It's
guess
unexpected. Yeah. To be honest, wait. Let me add something about culture, right?
Yeah.
Even dressing wise, have you ever seen Ethiopian dresses? As in-
I've seen and they're beautiful and they're floral. They tend to be long.
Exactly, and there's some cultural signs on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even clothes wise as well is very different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure you've adjusted now. I mean,
Oh
that's the
yeah, I've
fun part
adjusted
about
now.
uni life. Anybody gets to express
Yeah,
themselves.
I think it's increased my adaptability, to be honest. At first, you know what? At first, it was a bit of struggle, like
Yeah.
seeing this much difference, and I was like, okay, I need to indulge in this culture, so I need to accept and actually adopt to it. And it's been fine now, to be honest with you, especially the music wise. The first time it was hard because I'm a huge music guy. I
Yeah.
love music so much, but I've seen here that okay, this this might be a bit biased, but piano is played here a lot, right?
Yes, it
A lot.
is. Yes, it
There isn't
is.
nothing back
Because it's
home.
very versatile.
Is
You
it
know,
though?
I mean, I use it to study.
You use it still?
Yeah, I wouldn't say people should, but I use it to study
Oh.
because I like the rhythm of it, so it always helps me memorize stuff faster. So yeah,
But nah, but piano. It was not my thing. To be honest with you,
yeah.
I
Can you
couldn't. I
imagine?
just couldn't. It, and I think it was overplaying too much as well. People used to play it every single time, so it kind of gets old. But you know what? I've kind of adopted to it as well because we don't have a piano back home.
Mm,
We don't have nothing that is
yeah.
related to it as well.
But the tricky thing with piano is if you're not used to it and you haven't heard it before,
Mm.
it all kind of just sounds like the same thing.
Exactly. There was this part. There was this woman saying something like that. I heard it in every song.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, this is the same song or another one.
It's not. Typically, it's the lyrics that will help you learn that it's a different
Mm.
song and the message. Most people love the messages behind
Mm.
it because a lot of them are actually like heartbreak songs, love songs. So you
Okay.
know people
Yeah, you can tell from
definitely
the-
relate. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm curious, what challenges did you face during like your 1-1?
Challenges. I don't want to say challenges, but an obstacle. As in-
Obstacle can work. Yeah.
Yeah,
proceed
because
there.
I got past it.
Mhm.
First thing is, again, I say language wise.
Yeah.
Language wise, people if they're with their country mates, they don't see you as you're there, so they just talk in their language and you don't understand nothing. So you just be sitting like, okay. And you know what? The first time I got here, like this is a story and a half. The first time I got here, the first day, the literal first day was at night, and I got into my dorm, right?
Yeah.
And there was these Angolians,
Mm.
and there were actually three, and I was expected to go in. And I was like, okay, but a guy must go out because the maximum is three, right? So, first of all, when I came here, when I got in the dorm, a guy needed to go out because he wasn't registered, and they were friends. So I feel like I'm stepping in someone's shoes and stuff. Yeah, on their nerves and stuff. And I was like, okay, I think I should be okay with them. And I told them that, okay, so guys, I didn't know this. I just came here first, so don't be mad if your friend is gone because of me. So yeah, and they were talking a lot of Portuguese. They were talking a lot of Portuguese, and I was like, wait, is this the national language? I don't know what the hell is this. I was actually confused, and they don't stop at all. As in, you don't
They're
see
very
a bit of English.
joyful people,
Exactly,
aren't
yeah.
they?
I
So it's a
respect that.
continuous.
Yeah, I respect that. But for a first time coming here, it was actually shock. It was actually shock because I felt that every time it's gonna be like that because okay, I'm not gonna understand nothing here except in class. That's it. I think that I thought that only in class they speak English. Otherwise, nothing at all. So it was actually a story and a half to be honest, and it was at night as well to be honest. Different country, different people, different language, everything. And the first time and Wi-Fi, I couldn't call back home.
Yeah.
And yeah, the first time that was a big challenge to be honest, because it kind of made me thought that it was gonna be like this the whole ride,
Time.
the whole time. Yeah, but I kind of went past it, and when you meet people, especially internationals, because you have no way but to speak in English,
Yeah.
you can kind of communicate. I think communication is key. That's what I saw because after I started talking with different country people, it kind of helped. I kind of fitted in. Is it? Yeah, I kind of fit in. Yeah.
So how would you say your mental health was like during your 1-1 in comparison to your 1-2 now?
I say I have again adaptability, as in I see it as normal now because when I first came here, I saw it as a, what do you call it, a neighbor's home. Is that a thing? Because
That makes
it
sense.
didn't feel home. It didn't felt as it was okay. This is where I live. It didn't feel like that. But now it's, to be honest, I'm what, 8 months in, so I'm good, to be honest. My father used to say that after 6 months you're gonna be okay with it, everything. And the first part, especially the first 3 months, I was kind of in a mental depression, I think,
Yeah.
because I
That
missed
makes
home
sense.
at all. I
Mhm.
missed home so much, especially my parents, because this is my first time going away from home, as
Yeah.
in this much long. I've never been away from home again. I'm a city boy, guys. So I always lived with my parents. I wasn't even boarding school, to be honest.
Oh.
Yeah. So it was kind of hard the first 3 months, missing people, friends, families. But you kind of get used to it when you accept that these people can be your family as well.
Right.
Exactly. Yeah.
So
It's
it's all
been
about changing how you see things.
exactly, yeah.
So how have you managed to fit in the whole Acacian Valley thing?
I think I fit in good,
Yeah?
because I participated in lots of stuff,
That's
even
true.
basketball, uh, the gym. You
Mm.
know, those gym bros, you call it. Right? You kind of meet new people. So
Gym is great. Gym
oh
is
yeah,
great.
yeah. It increases your confidence so much. You don't understand. It's yeah, yeah. It's a, yeah. To be honest, and the occasions, right? As in how I fit in, I can kind of say that when you meet new people, you kind of get, especially people that are close to other people, you can kind of see how they get along with each other, and you can kind of adopt to it. Especially like my Zimbabwean friends, right? I can see how they act and stuff. So I can kind of, what do you call it, adopt to them. I can kind of see them how they're doing, how they're interacting, and I could actually adopt to it.
I think there's one nice thing about AU that we all don't think about. Fitting in as an occasion is never about all of you being the same nationality,
Yeah.
but it's about how well you accept that you're different and you bring that difference into the bigger picture. So I guess my final question to be addressed would be like, if you're looking back at it, yeah, how would you say like the whole experience has influenced your perspective on who Henok is?
It's okay. The whole this year, right? This
Yeah.
8 months. As I said before, it made me grow mentally. As in, when you have, especially when you have time to yourself here, I have time to myself, right? So you kind of think how you see things, and you can kind of grow mentally. As in, I can kind of sit down and think of things. Okay, I did that today. Okay, so I need to do it like this next time. So you kind of improve yourself.
Yeah.
So this experience is one of the greatest experiences of my life. To be honest with you, it's made me grow mentally heavily. It's increased my self confidence. It increased everything, to be honest, because I was not used to it. As in back home, I think I was living in a certain bubble.
Yeah.
As in I go to places, then that's it. I don't go out. But coming here made me see the world in a different way. As in, okay, people are living like this over here. We're not doing that. Okay, it's different. So you kind of make you increase your experience and actually see in someone's shoes. As in you can kind of relate to them. So it actually made me increase mentally. That I'll say that again and again because it actually helped, to be honest. Yeah, I think that's the whole experience. It's basically all positive things, to be honest. Although there were challenges, but you can kind of get used to it, to be honest. It's not getting used to it. You kind of get past it, as in you can kind of create a solution when you have a problem. Yeah, so it made me grow mentally.
I think you summed it up nicely. I think you summed up the whole uni
Oh yeah,
experience in a nice package. That it's all about
freshman experience, to be honest.
freshman experience. Actually, that it teaches you, and you actually begin to realize interesting things about yourself that you didn't even know, and you also realize how much of your life is based around comfort. Like where you choose to go, who you choose to be with, what you choose to do, and sometimes being thrown out in the deep, literally.
Yeah, literally.
You start realizing a little few things about yourself, like, oh, I'm actually good at this, I'm
Mm.
actually good at that. No, I can't do that,
Yes.
and all of that.
Yeah.
And you gain this confidence in yourself. Like, I think that's one thing I like about you. You're so confident,
Oh,
and
yeah,
you're
I'm
so
confident now.
settled in your identity.
Yes.
And that's good. That's
yeah.
really good. I must commend you for that.
Yeah, the thing is, I just realized my identity like the past 4 months or something. I'm not even
Yeah.
joking. Yeah, I feel like I was living blindly back, to be honest. I started realizing things, you know.
Well, thank you, Henok, for coming. Thank
Pleasure.
you for reminding us of that it's the smallest things and how comfortable we are
Yeah.
in our lives.
Don't take it for granted.
Oh, don't. And to those of us who stay tuned in, thank you so much for joining us. Please don't forget to like us on Instagram, share our stuff on YouTube, on Twitter, on LinkedIn too, you know. So we're everywhere. And until next time, I'm your host with the most. It's been a blast. Thank you so much.